Hey everybody, Max Knight here. We are back with some more Phantasy Star 4 Prototype. Let's go in this house. Oh, it's not a house, it's a bar. And we're just going to talk to some people here. You know, they're just talking about, the stuff they've seen and stuff like that. I don't know. It's really not that important of a place outside of exactly one line, which really doesn't make a difference if you see it or not, but, but it's interesting, to say the least. This guy, he knows Ryra, and it's a rare surprise to see her here. And apparently he treated her before. How? I don't know. And, guy, you're kind of pathetic. If you're lonesome, why don't you go talk to some people? Sheesh. Of course, I'm the last person to really should be giving anybody that kind of advice, but whatever. He's a hunter. He, can't find work because he doesn't know how to talk to the receptionist. Or maybe he's just afraid of the monsters. If that's the case, then he makes a very poor hunter. This video went over a little bit, actually. I kind of even though I managed to forget how long, I noticed that there was a place up here to go. Let's go up here. I had managed to forget how, when I started the video up, so I went over by like 30 seconds. But I fixed that, because the last 30 seconds of the video really didn't matter. I mean, it was just a lot of really nothing. So, yeah, that has nothing to do with it, Ryra. Where you will rest when you die has nothing to do with where you're planning to live when you're old. And we want to apparently... Well, we're not stepping in front of her, but I suppose tapping on her shoulder right now is probably not a good idea. Who cares? I noticed that the town just kind of... That fence is like... just kind of breaks off, and there's this like back entrance to the town that's not guarded. And admittedly, you can't go through the back entrance because, well, it doesn't exist. Kind of. Ryra the 8-stroke knife. Now, if I remember correctly, Grandfather Dorn called her the 8 strokes of Ryra. This says the 8-stroke knife. In the final, she was the 8-stroke sword. This is where we want. This item, or this weapon shop. This is the one. Watch this. We don't want the ceramic knife or sword, but we do want a struggle axe for pike, and 2 saber claws for fall. This is gonna really help us out in the next fight, because it's gonna be a tough one. Look at that, 66 attack, and it brings his defense up to 61. Saber claws bring her attack up to 55. Not bad, not bad at all. Let's talk to this guy. No, I don't call it a market. I call it a gathering place for weaklings. Also, we went there. Totally. And actually, you know something? The finest weapon is not wasted, because it's a fine weapon, and it makes up the majority of our attack power. So yeah, what we want here mostly are 2 ceramic helmets, and 3 ceramic mails. Guess what? No, I don't want that. We cannot afford all of that, but I can get at least 1 more ceramic mail if I go through and sell all my stuff. But before I do that, let me just equip what I've got. This is going to be amazing. Pike gets a ceramic helmet, bringing his defense up equal to his attack, 66 apiece. The ceramic helmet for Rudy brings him to 50 defense. Now, I look at these and I say, Ryra and Fall need the armor the most. So, ceramic mail for her. And after selling my stuff, I'm keeping the wooden cane, and I don't know why. Let's see. Titanium equipment's not needed. These titanium equipments are not needed. I really, really, really hate this. I played the game, I should say, I was playing the game on my keyboard. No, don't sell the antidote. I want to keep all my antidotes. I honestly need to not play the game on a keyboard, but it would help if my nice wired controller were working and not on the fritz constantly. And my wireless controller is a bit on the I don't know what I did that for. And I don't want to buy, I want to sell. Thank you. My wireless controller is not exactly precise. Like, sometimes I'll hit a button and it doesn't register, and that's not cool. I just kind of want to... It's easier, I guess you could say, to go ahead and just play the game like this, sort of. I forget, did I talk to that guy? No, I never did. I skipped him entirely, and I don't go back to talk to him again. Oh well. This is the Hunters Guild. This is where all the hunters gather. Oh, yeah. Somehow, I totally didn't think about that line entirely. The whole hunter-gatherer thing. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, they're all here, and they're all cowards. They don't want to fight. They don't want to fight Zio. Stupid cowards. Everybody's Hunter's Journal. I never played any of the online games, so I don't know anything about any Hunter's Journals. Please use the guild quietly. Unless you're in the back room. Then please yell and shout and whistle and hoot and holler. And Ryra, you have taken way too many cases. And people are afraid of the cave. Who's ever gone into the cave has never come back alive. You're a hunter. Go find out for yourself. Here's the... Okay, let's talk to this person instead. Combat is not a difficult thing for a big guy like you. I mean, look at me. I've got Rudy over here. Okay, so this is where we get jobs from the Hunters Guild. I'm going to sign up for a job now. I'm not going to go do it immediately because it doesn't really matter. Sign up for it, go do it, come back, get paid. Do another one, you know. Ranch? Oh, no, not Mile. That poor guy. Apparently his sandworms have gotten a little too big. Okay. Fine, we'll do it. We will go to Mile, and we will take care of that big worm problem. Ryra turns down every guy, except for the one bartender. And possibly Rain. Another one talking about a big army. Why don't you camp out and kill a couple? You get lots of experience. Oh, okay, we've got a hunter here with a thing for 1-year-olds. Of course, she doesn't look like she's 1. She looks like she's at least 16, but, you know. I thought maybe this guy would say something different around back, but it turns out he doesn't. Uh-oh. What's this? Oh my. It took me a really long time to actually figure out that those were just like... Yeah, cool, whatever. It took me a long time to figure out that those were like the bobbly... Oh look, the guy ducked for some reason. Oh, you little... Yeah, don't give Rudy any ideas now. And apparently the girls are, they look up to Ryra. I'm wondering how often Ryra lounges around in there and watches them. Just have to wonder. Nah, whatever. Whatever I was saying about them before, I don't remember. You can't go on stage, by the way. I think I tried a long time ago and I couldn't. Ooh, cabinets. Those are like the first cabinets I've ever checked. And you say documents you've accumulated, that's just junk? Wait, don't touch that. I'm sure there's nothing in there. Or perhaps there's, like, I don't know, alcohol or something. And yes, you are keeping the best jobs for me, because you only have 1. Of course, I can't get to the rest of them, but still, who cares? I should say the rest of the jobs happen in other places. Ooh, treasure chests. Well, if you won't tell me about other jobs, I'll take your money. And speaking of money, I have enough for the last ceramic mail. Hooray! Let's go buy it really quickly. I've got a minute here. Seriously. I'm gonna have barely enough time to buy the equipment, equip it on somebody. I think equip it on somebody. Start to look over their stats and then cut off the video. That's literally what's gonna happen. I mean, it's just really, really terrible on my part, but, you know, I kind of forgot. I intended, and in fact, I actually reordered them after I checked their stats. You'll see that at the beginning of the next video. I will explain all about it. But this is going to be a nice boost for Rudy. It's going to have to put him in the second position, too. So, when we come back, I will be going off to face down a sandworm. And getting some Dimate so I don't die. Not that I think I will, but, Alright, I know I've already said goodbye, but let's just look these over and see you guys.